Good morning from Puerto Del Carmen. Yes, I'm up here by the White Lion and Spoons. And we're going to go for a walk down here. We're going to go and have a look at the place where Way West was that has now closed. So that means they're going to demolish that place, rebuild it. I'm going to tell you all about that. We're going to see who's around. Let's go. Come on. Thank you for letting me use your toilet. These guys are getting ready. Look at Spoons. They're getting ready for the day. Brilliant place for breakfast. And you know, it's a good place when the toilets are so good. As strange as that sounds. White Lion's closed at the moment, but these people are, oh look, it's getting ready for brekkie, look. Place opens at 9 o'clock. So let's go. Good morning. We will see how numbers go as to whether you want to see my beautiful face or not. Usually I have a little square at the top, don't I? Oh well, at least I can pull faces. At least I can pull faces and slag you all off. Right, so this is the Spa supermarket. This is quite a new Spa supermarket here, and they just built this on the top, on the side. And I always said these supermarkets need a little place like they do in the UK and that, where you can have something to eat and drink. And even Mercadona now in Playa Honda has got a little place where you can buy stuff from Mercadona. It's not a cafe, but you can buy stuff, and they've got like a microwave and they can heat it up. We got here, look.
We've got Huey and Celine.
Huey and Celine, where are you from?
We're from Scotland originally.
Yeah.
Greenock.
Yeah.
So we moved down to Portsmouth.
Yeah.
And now we live in Emsworth.
Bloody hell, you've been around, are you? Yeah, you've been around. Well, you're sort of live on TikTok here. And you're live, you're going to be on YouTube. Are you having a good holiday?
Great holiday.
Where are you stopping? What hotel?
We're around at Club Calypso.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's lovely. Especially our age, you know.
There you go. But you're enjoying yourself. And the sun's out as well?
Yes.
How long have you been here?
3 weeks.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And when are you going back?
Thursday.
Oh, well, you've had 3 weeks of not so good weather, though, haven't you?
It's great, but this week's
It's up and down.
Compared to back home, this is
True.
paradise.
Well, listen, get them stickers on your case. My face on your case, I say.
Keep
You'll be
it
on YouTube later, all right? I'm going to give you... I'm not going to bang on about love locks because I know you bloody moan at me, but we've got a lot of ranting to do today. There's a lot pissing me off in this world. But the one thing that really is these fucking love locks. Look, he's pulling one off. Give it a pull, get it off. So in Playa Blanca, as you know, these are a massive problem, and it seems like they've been a massive problem here as well. But in Playa Blanca, they are dealing with it. Apparently, they're going to tell these tat shops that they can't sell these plastic ones anymore. But this is going to get as bad as Playa Blanca for sure, unless you help us out. It's just like picking litter up. Look, you give them, some of them, give them a little pull, and you can rip the buggers off and put them in the bin. Look, like this one. Some come off, some don't, but there you go. We'll get one off by the end of the day. But look, they're just freaking ridiculous. But like I said, we are not talking about love locks today. We are having a little look at here. So I'm going to just show you where we are. There's Wayne's Steakhouse. I've got to get in Wayne's Steakhouse and Bar 67 there. I see Wayne all over Facebook, and he seems to know his stuff about the old steaks, for sure. For those of you on YouTube, well, this is the catch-up. If you want to go live, and you want to sort of interact, then you have to join me on the TikTok, and then I can talk to you. But everything's recorded on YouTube in 4K. That's better. Look, see, already we've got more people on than we did before. So yes, Wayne's Steakhouse is looking like a very popular place. Loads going on up there. And Bar 67 as well, look. And Sally Jones, and that all leads. If you go up there, look, where we just started, you can actually walk through all those bars. So that's a nice little place to be. And like I always say, the Irish bars, a lot of them seem to be upstairs. So I've always said if you're upstairs, well, from my experience, if you're upstairs, it's not a great location. But I think the Irish don't mind walking upstairs for a pint. Us Brits, we stay bloody down. We can't be arsed. We're lazy. I'll be like, I can't be arsed with the stairs. I can't be arsed. But yeah, they're doing very, very well. Look, you've got a pizza place up there and the beach pub. And then through here, look, this is a new thing that I've not seen before. The sports pub. You can get to the back of the sports pub here. I didn't know that. There you go. There you go. Look, see, we've got 734 people on now just because my bloody face is here. Handsome, you see. These bloody cash machines are everywhere. Now, they're not going to rob you, don't worry. They're not dodgy, but they're what's called convenience. And I tell you about this all the time. And I keep saying I must do a video to show you the difference. But you're going to get charged here to use them. You get charged to use them in the banks as well, but you're going to get charged a lot for these. You think this is a company. How are they making their money? By charging people. Don't get me wrong. They're not going to rip you off. They're not illegal. They're not dodgy. They're just placed in places where you think you need the money. And a lot of places are cash only. Look, that one's cash only. Owl and Pussycat, look. McCarthy's, that used to be the Codfather. Oh, look at that, 829 people on. See what I mean? That used to be the Codfather. Now, is it a chippy still? Yeah, it's a chippy, but it's an Irish chippy. What's the difference between a chippy and a chipper? Is it a chipper in Ireland? Don't the Irish call it chipper? A chipper. We call it chipper. Well, I do. I call it the chippy in Birmingham. What do you call it? Is it chipper? Chippy? Chip shop? Chipper? The chipper. Should have just called it McCarthy's Chipper then. Right, Musical Tavern is up there. That is the very pink look, and that is the comedy drag show that is on. www.travalon.world is our website, right? And you can book Musical Tavern there, and exclusively, only to www.travalon.world, you can actually book it with all-inclusive drinks. Yes. So if you want to go there, you can book it just ticket only, and then you pay for your drinks on the night, and you get dinner and show. Or you can upgrade to all-inclusive, which means all your drinks are included. Other things they've got going on there, look, breakfast $3.95, bumper breakfast $8.50. There we go, look, it's quite busy, getting a bit busier down this side, look. Getting a bit busier, Sunday roast, look in here as well. Marisol restaurant, that's a big old place. Good morning, how are you, mate, you all right? That's a big old place, that Marisol. Neil calls it Chippy, I call it Chippy. And the Irish call it chipper. There you go, little cafe here. Little cafe. Sandwiches, croissants. There you go, they're usually quite shy when they go in there. So what's been going on? Let me tell you a few things that are going on. Well, I'll give you the update on Mrs TravelOn's foot because she's, well, she's like a bloody My Left Foot film, isn't she? She's got one leg. And she's wheeling herself around. She went and had a scan yesterday, or results from her scan, and they've told her she's got 2 hairline fractures and a really bad sprain. So it's going to be a few more weeks yet before she's fully mobile, which means I get a couple of more weeks in bed on my own, spread out like a goddamn starfish. I'm sleeping like a baby, although I am tired today. I am very tired today. So she'll be back. She'll be back soon, but it has put a little bit of a pisser on my plans to get out and start travelling and stuff because I can't really leave her, can I? Or can I? I'm sure she'd do all right, but Alfie's back at school and Jack's working, so I suppose I've got to be there, haven't I? But there you go. That is the world we live in, isn't it? So she'll be back soon, and I will, well, I'm making plans to do some travels, so don't worry about that. Right, we've just lost quite a few people. 630 we're on now. Please make sure to smash the heart button, share the live. Let's get as many people as we can on. And there's Ben and Jerry's, look, ice cream. Beer garden, look, that's a new place, becoming very, very popular. Very, very popular that's becoming. And it's early and everything's closed. This is it, this is winter, but winter in the sun is fantastic, look. So weather-wise, do not panic, everything's back to normal, look. You have got blue skies, beautiful, beautiful weather, no wind today. Still a little bit nippy in the mornings and the evenings, and this is the place that is being knocked down. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to do a little video here and show you round, but I'm also going to do it for TikTok or even maybe YouTube. So let's see. So I'm going to do like an intro and everything. I don't know where we're going to start it, but let's do it. Let's do it. Right, come on. That was a little look, wasn't it? That was a little look. And that won't be on the YouTube video, by the way. If you want to watch that YouTube, well, if you're watching the catch-up, that video's coming next. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications, as they say. Right, come on, let's crack on. Karma Cafe. Shall I show you Karma Cafe, ladies? It's becoming a bit of an internet sensation these days. Hello, how are you? I was just having a swig of water there. How are you? You all right?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Who have we got here?
So I'm Joanne and Andy.
Where are you from?
Scotland.
Wow. Which part?
I'm from Ireland.
Oh, he's from Ireland. Look, he's on one. Which part of Ireland? Which part? He's putting me off now. Look. Which part of Scotland are you from?
It's just outside Glasgow.
Wow. Yeah. Is it cold up in Scotland?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Do you know what? Scotland's one of the, I always say this, Scotland's one of the places I've never been to. Or I've never been to the cities. I've only ever been, like, I went to a wedding once, like, and it was like literally up by a castle somewhere in the middle of bloody nowhere. I've got to do, I want to go back to Ireland and do a tour of that. I want to go and do Scotland.
I'll do the north of Scotland. That's more scenic.
Is it cheap to fly from Scotland? Because I heard Scotland is quite expensive to fly.
It's expensive.
Especially at the school
Summertime.
holidays. It's really
Oh,
expensive.
everything's expensive at school holidays. But is it cheaper for you guys in Scotland to like drive down and get? Yeah.
Like the last 2 years we've went from
to
Manchester.
Oh really? And how long does it take to get to Manchester?
He's driving.
About 2.5 hours.
Okay. And does it really work out a lot cheaper?
Yeah,
£800 cheaper or something.
Sure,
If
so
you're taking
800
the-
quid?
If you're taking the family, yeah.
Never.
honestly.
Really?
Yeah. Because our schools break up a bit earlier.
Yes, you have different school holidays, don't you?
So if you go the first 2 weeks of the kids' school holidays,
Yeah.
the English schools are still in, so you
So
get the
it's
cheaper
definitely-
flight.
Oh, there you go. See, there you go. See, tightest man on the internet. I definitely think I'm Scottish. Don't they say that Scottish people are tight?
They do say
They
that.
do say that, don't they? I think I've got a bit of Scottish blood in me because I am certainly I'd be doing that. I'd drive 4
I'll live
hours,
up
mate.
to it.
I'd drive 4 hours. Well, look, you can get my stickers.
fabulous.
Look,
That's
get them on your cases. Lovely to meet you. Have a
too.
fantastic time. I've just had a little nose round there.
Yeah, it's all closed
Yeah, it's
down.
closed down. They're going to rebuild it. I don't know what it's going to be. I'll find out. Lovely to see you. See you soon. Bye. Bye. There you go, look. God, imagine that, Scotland. I would definitely be doing that. I would be driving all the way down. I'd drive to bloody London, Devon, me, if it was cheaper. You know me, I'll walk an hour to save 20 cents. It's the principle. It's the principle. Right, what we got in here? So this is Karma Cafe. I mean, internet sensation. I'll show you that in a minute. But one thing I've never done is turned this way by Karma Cafe. Massage place. And I have shown you this before, but massage place there, and then this used to be sort of another central commercial, if you like, another CC that used to have all different bars and restaurants, and then they closed them all down. You had Arthur's bar here, you had another bar, and now it's apartments, look. So I'm hoping that's not what they're going to do over there. But these are lovely apartments, look. Nice and quiet. Mind you, I suppose, quiet to a point. But definitely holiday homes. Maybe people live there, I don't know. Someone's got their washing out there. Is that a real bird singing? Surely not. Can you hear that? That sounds like a bloody machine. Anyway, new apartments there that are sort of new to me as well. Right, let's have a little look. Right, so through here, look, we'll have a little nose in Karma, because it's always busy. This place has become one of them internet sensations, and they've done really well. They've got 2 actually. So this is like one of them brunchy places. I always say this is for the ladies. Don't get me wrong, gents. You know what we like: full English, a hot curry, and just peace. But if you want peace, this is where you bring your other half, look, because you can have things like these avocado, all this brunchy sort of different breakfast with a difference. It's pink, it's girly, but it works, look. It looks very, very nice. And they've done so well, look. And the decoration is just beautiful. Look at that. I'm not going to disturb people's breakfast, but let me show you. Good morning, how are you? Good morning. I'm just telling these lot, you are an internet sensation. I see you everywhere. I saw you in the Spanish news and everything. I saw you in there in the Spanish news. You're doing so well. And you have 2 now. You have this one and the one at the top. 4 now.
Nearly 3.
I think it was it you that I saw on the news. I saw an interview with somebody. Was that you?
Yeah.
There you go. You're doing so well.
I'm famous.
You are. You're more famous than me. You're doing so well. But you can see why, because the attention to detail is beautiful. An absolutely gorgeous place. It's for the ladies, but we just like the peace.
Thank you so
There you go, look. Very popular. See you later. See you later. Have a lovely day. Bye, bye, bye. There you go. They've got 4 of them. 4 of them. I think that was the owner that sort of started it and designed it. Simple concept, really, isn't it? Good food, good design, and make it look good. And target the ladies, because the ladies are the ones that are keeping this economy going. Don't leave it to us blokes. Us blokes, like I said, we just want peace. Peace, and we want to save some cash. I swear the economy would not survive without ladies. It's you ladies that buy everything. You look at the adverts on TV, they're all geared towards females, more or less. Unless it's a car advert or something like that, and then it, you know, depending on what sort of car it is, you know. But there you go. They always say, don't they? Estate agents say, if you're selling a house, you sell to the lady. She's the decision maker. There you go. Mr Pasta, look. That serves everything but pasta by the looks of it. But apparently really, really good. And that place up there is meant to be one of the best cheap buffets. As in, not like your sort of posh ones. At $13.95 and $6.95 for kids. It's like basic buffet, but good, if that makes sense. Oh, another, this is a new one. Amora Italia, look. Italian restaurant. That looks quite new to me. And then the bar, why not? Look, he's open for breakfast. Oh my God, I'm following you today. Look, I'm coming to see you. What are you doing?
I'm here a lot, so I watch your stuff.
Do you? See what's going on? See what's new?
Our friends live here.
Do they? Do you sleep on their couch, do you? Or they got a spare room, or do you actually like come and stay here?
No, they live in Uga.
Oh, do they live in Uga?
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. Don't you stop with them, no?
We used to, but the drinking got a bit too much.
Oh my God, did they kick you out? Did they say you're a bad influence? So what are you doing here? Come for a bit of brekkie?
Yeah.
Yeah? We come for a morning beer?
Brekkie.
Yeah, what, you having full English?
Yeah.
Fantastic, brilliant, brilliant. Where are you from?
Burnley.
From Burnley? Well, that's good. What do you think of the weather?
It's lovely today.
Yeah.
We only came last night.
Well, you've missed the bad weather, so you have basically won the lottery, because if you'd have come last week, you'd have been pissed right off. It was raining. Well, look, if you follow me, you know you get these special stickers. You've got to put them on your case. You get my face on your case, all right? Enjoy your brekkie. Look, he's having a nice cup of tea. She's rocking and rolling, ready for the day. Enjoy. See you later. Bye, bye, bye. There you go. Hairy Lemon. These are the owners of the smallest bar in Lanzarote as well. Tiny bar, look. And this has finally opened. I think they do like karaoke. Says it does breakfast and stuff like that, and a hot deli and carvery dinners, but maybe opens a little bit later, look. The Hairy Lemon. What a name. What a name. There you go. So what else we got down here? Well, we're coming up to Serenity. Those are lovely little apartments up there, look. And then most places are closed. It's early doors. It's early doors. There's the health shop, look. Not a pharmacy, I'll tell you that as well. Be careful of these health shops. They're not pharmacies, but they put like a little sort of green cross on, which makes it look like a pharmacy. And when you're looking for ibuprofen because you've got a headache, or your Mrs Travelon has driven you to insanity, well, you'll end up going in there and getting like a honey mix of herbs and spices, which will do absolutely piss all for you. Where do them steps lead? I've never been up there. Tell you what, I'm showing you new things today. I'm showing you new things and me new things. Where the hell does this go? Looks like to some kind of apartment. Anybody know? The hell is this place? Never seen this before in my life. I've been here 20 plus years. But then again, I don't explore since I started. Well, I do know. This is like right at the back of Puerto Del Carmen. Ah, okay, I know where this is. So that leads up to the San Francisco Hotel. I might show you that this morning, actually, the San Fran. You can't really get in there. But there's some little apartments that way and everything. So it's like the back streets of Puerto Del Carmen. And I'm sure that's how you get into these apartments here as well, which are right at the top. That's not bad, is it? Quite centrally located. Thing is with Puerto Del Carmen, it's great because everything's down on one level, sort of. But then if you're stopping a little bit further back, you're either got steps or a walk to get back to your accommodation or a taxi. That's Lanis' place. I don't go in there anymore because, well, they don't let me. So I don't know why I'm promoting his bloody businesses. But he built this, look, Serenity. And he's building the big one in Costa de Guise as well, which I've shown you before. So the guy's minted. He's got plenty of dollars. And he builds these places and then like rents them out to different businesses. I mean, that makes more sense to me than actually running the business yourself. For sure, doesn't it? Just build the building, own the building and rent it to them so that they can deal with the stress. Because running a business is more stressful, isn't it? And the guys and girls and whoever that own all of these locales down here, they're the ones that are sitting tighter. They're the ones that are rich. They're the ones that are making the money. It's the ones that rent them and then have to deal with staff and stuff like that, that are the ones that are stressed. I suppose it's called investment, isn't it? Problem is, I can't seem to make enough money to invest, let alone anything else. So that's Serenity. They've got a big rooftop bar there. And this is where you get the buggies from. www.travalon.world is where you book the buggies. They're all stored down in that car park, and that car park is a crazy car park. You should see it. It's as beautiful as the bloody building here. And you'll be able to have a, well, you can go on the buggies, 4-seaters, 2-seaters, the whole caboodle. So I'm going to take you up this way. Look. There's a few bars, restaurants and shops up here, more shops on here, and that's the side that we walked up a minute ago with the little apartments. Look, and the birds are singing. The birds are going bloody crazy this morning, aren't they? They're saying the sun is out, thank God, because it has been a little bit shite, if I'm honest with you. So we've got Corner Kebab and Pizzeria, and you've got the Mucky Duck here as well. This is an old place. This has been going for years, the old Mucky Duck. Your sort of typical sort of Brit, sort of holiday fish and chips, homemade pies, look. Quite cheap, look, they've got a steak night, meal for two, €30. Pies, steak, bingo. And what I want to show you this side, these are mostly residential places, so this is where the locals live. I couldn't live in Puerto Del Carmen because there's nowhere to park. Honestly, I think I'd go mad. I think I'd go absolutely crazy living in Puerto Del Carmen. Excellent pies, look, Carl says, at the Mucky Duck. So you got a little boutique salon, and I bet I can't get in the San Fran. This is locked up like Fort Knox, this place. But I think I can show you through here. It is a lovely little quiet place, look. Strictly private, residents only, look. It's silent in there. If you want peace and quiet, that is the place to be. Now, it was owned by Robbie, and I forget his last name, but he was a famous Irish radio DJ. And when you go down there in reception, there's pictures of him, and he's like meeting like famous people like Bros and stuff like that. You'll have to remember, anybody Irish on here that can remember the name? Robbie and Stella. They were the ones that owned it. Now, sadly, Robbie's passed away, and I think the family, the daughter owns it or runs it. But he was a famous DJ on the radio, well before my time. I'm going to see if I can see. See, it's that private, I can't even show you. Is there a view through here, look? I don't think there is. Nope. No view through here, but there's a big pool there. I know what that is. There you go, we're on a bit of a mission today, aren't we? We're on a bit of a mission. I may as well, because I've walked up this way, show you some of the other apartments and hotels. Why not, eh? Why not? So while I walk through this way, and there's not much for us to see, please make sure to share the live while I walk past the bins and stuff. Do me a favour, hit the heart button, share the live. Let's see if we can get 1,000 people watching. We've got 830 at the moment. More sort of residential around this area here, look. But through here, when I get this side, you'll see some more sort of smaller accommodations. So this is what I mean about Puerto Del Carmen. If you're stopping a little bit further back, well, you've got a choice of quite a few different places. And this street where I'm taking you now has about 3 or 4 on. that are like just sort of apartments, if you like, whether they be self-catering or just basic accommodation. 912, come on. Got 928 people watching. So you got the Rosamar there. You've got another one over there in Montana. I'm going to take you and show you. I think what we'll do, I'll show you this one here because this looks nice. And then we'll bob down to the Rosamar because that's another nice one. And then we'll pop up to the Montana. No, we won't. We're going to show you this one. Then I'll go to the Montana. I'll come back this way, show you the Rosamar, and then we'll walk back down the strip, okay? So stay with me. We've got 1,000 people on. That is what I like. Make sure to hit that heart button and share it. That's what we need. So these are funky steps, look, up to apartments, upstairs and downstairs, look. And I'm going to show you all of them. And then I'm going to tell you what this place is called because I've forgotten. So when we get to reception, I'll be able to see, won't I? But beautiful place, look, little sun trap there. People sitting on the balcony and enjoying a little drink and a little bit of morning brekkie. For sure, self-catering. I can see kitchens in the apartments and stuff. Let's go and have a little look. As I said, basic accommodation. That is what these sort of places in Puerto Del Carmen are like. So the difference between sort of Puerto Del Carmen, Playa Blanca and things like that. Playa Blanca has a lot of hotels. Puerto Del Carmen has places like this where you've got a lovely little pool area, look. Sunbeds are down, look. Reserving sunbeds, you can tell the weather's back. Gorgeous little pool. It'll be absolutely Baltic freezing for sure. And then you've got little sort of self-catering apartments. And it's called the Livo Oasis, look. The Livo Oasis. Got reception up there. Have you got a pool bar? Let's go and have a look, shall we? Livo Oasis. So there you go. Livo is a hotel brand like the Barcelo and H10. Livo is another one. Lovely place. Livo Oasis it's called. And there you go. Got a little pool bar on site as well. Doing brekkie and things like that. It's a 2-star, so it'll be dirt cheap. Well, in saying that, will it be cheap? There you go, look. Gorgeous. I'm not going to go in because reception might tell me off. But you've got a little reception here. Wonder how much it is per night. Let me just go and ask. Let me go and ask this receptionist. A lovely reception. Beautiful reception. Buenos días. ¿Qué precio para un noche, más o menos? ¿Eh? No. Yo... Página web. Okay. Very rude receptionist there. She won't even tell me how much it is. I mean, I'm not filming her. I just had the camera pointing the other way. She's like, you can't grab her. Fucking grab this, sweetheart. I'm asking you a question to promote your fucking place. Anyway, rude bitch. She said, check the website. Don't stay there. Looks shite. I'm only joking. 2-star accommodation, 2-star service by the looks of it. Unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, I wasn't even pointing the camera at her. Didn't even point the camera in her direction, just literally had the camera pointed well away from her. Unbelievable. Anyway, let's head this way. So the Livo Oasis, there you go. Looks like a beautiful 2-star accommodation. I bet it ain't cheap, and this is the problem. The reason I was asking was because I wanted to know the price, because back in the good old days, before they locked us up and told us there was some crazy thing going on, you could have bagged that for about 50 quid a night, you know what I mean? I bet it's over 100. In fact, can anybody give me a price while we're live online? This is the beauty of being live. Can anybody go on the internet, Livo Oasis, and see how much it is per night in January? So how much for a week, accommodation only? Have a little look, Livo Oasis. It says 3-star on Jet2. Don't have a look on Jet. 2,400 for 2,400 for 10 nights for 4. Don't have a look at package deals. We just want a nightly figure. Booking.com's probably the best, or their actual website. For a week in September, 899. Is that including flights, Amanda? Or is that accommodation only? I want the accommodation price, not the flights. I paid 92 a night in November. That's shocking. 92 is quite a lot for that. Like I said, before they did that crazy thing, You'd have bagged that for 50 quid. 88 a night. I don't think I could justify that. I really don't. This is another one that's sort of privately owned, but has a lot of holiday. That was accommodation only. That's mental. But there you go. Look, you're talking 80 a night. This place is called the Riviera Park. Beautiful, beautiful places. These are for sale, or they were for sale, and now it's like a holiday place, but also has some residents in there as well. $278 for 3 nights, 55 to 60 pound. Oh, there you go. Good morning, everybody. If you just joined us, we're just 3,500 for 3 weeks in August. I ain't going for 3 weeks, nobody is. But you got the Aquarius Soul down there as well. Look, you just saw the sign for that. And then down here, you got the Montana. The Montana's lovely. And the receptionist in the Montana has worked here, God, since I was born, I think. This is a beautiful little place. It's got 2 sides, very quiet, really quiet up this area. It's sort of away from everything, but really close as well. And here, everything's quite flat. So if you want something sort of close to the front of Puerto Del Carmen, but you want sort of you don't want like a hotel feel. You want sort of self-catering with a pool bar. Look, they've got a snack bar here. Look, do breakfast every day. That'll be open to the public. Opposite used to be another holiday complex, but again, they sold this off. And that's now sort of private. It used to be called, well, it's still called Aguazul, but it used to be like a holiday place. But this is the Montana. This lady, honestly, I won't point the camera out because she's lovely. She has worked there for so long. I'm going to say hello to her quickly. But you've got 2 sides. Look, you've got this side here.
Hola.
Buenos días, ¿todo bien?
Todo bien.
Muchos años trabajo aquí. Yeah, the best. Say hello.
Hello.
Look, this lady worked here when I was a rep for First Choice. ¿Tú recuerdas First Choice? How many years? How many years have you worked here? How many years? ¿Cuántos años?
33.
33 years. Wow.
Long time.
And now he's busy?
Yeah.
Yeah, full?
Full.
Unbelievable. Really?
Yeah.
For January?
No, we are the best.
It's good. It's a beautiful place. I'm just going to show the pool and I'm off. Thank you so much. Gorgeous place. And I can't believe she's still here. 33 years. Look, you've got 2 pools. So you've got one side, this side. You've got a beautiful pool bar, look. Look. This has all been done up as well, look. Pool bar, restaurant, look. He's getting the old brekkies on the go. You got a little bit of pool here. Hello, good morning, you all right? Just having a nose around. You having a little bit of brekkie? Are you stopping here, I take it? Yeah. Is it nice?
Lovely, yeah.
Self-catering?
Before, yeah.
Yeah? Which side are you on? That side or this side? Is that a better side? No?
I've never seen that side of
Is the pool warm? I bet it's freezing, isn't it? You haven't ventured in. But this is lovely in here, isn't it? There you go. Enjoy your brekkie. Have a sticker on me, all right? I'm going to have a little wander around here. And then this side, look, you got even more, look. So I don't want to disturb people while they're on holiday, look. But you got a beautiful place here, look. It's absolutely gorgeous. And down here, you've also got a place. It says staff only. But there used to be like a little sort of function room down there. And I used to do my welcome meetings down there as First Choice. So I used to come here as a rep and say, right, everybody, meet you downstairs at 10 o'clock and I'll tell you everything about your holiday and flog you some excursions and stuff like that. That was in the good old days. Now I flog you excursions online, www.travalon.world. I'll give you a discount code, TTK. And if you stop in here and you want to book it, well, the pickup is either right outside or just down the road, which I'll show you. There you go. This place is called the Montana. Adios, gracias. Called the Montana. The receptionist is beautiful. I don't know how much it is per night, but I am, as a kid, you know what, I do these lives and I say, I must do this, I must do that. I am going to have a look, but they're full in January. It's a weird old time, January, because it sort of feels quiet, but it's not. Like, they're full, but I think they're full with people. I'm just going to cover this while I walk the road because people, that TikTok doesn't like me walking in the road. But I think it is busy. There's plenty of people, but it's a different kind of tourist, you know? It's not like a summer holiday. It's more like a little winter break, which is correct. So people are just here, you know, some will be eating out, some will be in the bars and restaurants, but you know, some will be here self-catering, some might just go all-inclusive and say we're not leaving the hotel. Some will just be like, right, we're gonna have a couple of meals, but it's not busy. Look, pool bar open from 10, and this is another one. Look, this is Atlantico. Look, there's a bloody hot tub there. Look, who fancies a hot tub? And this is another little apartment. Look, so these are just little apartments with pools, like rooms, pool bars, all that sort of malarkey. Club Atlantico, look. Everybody's welcome from 10, look. This is open to the public. And they've got a barbecue party every Friday from 8, look. Sunday roast, got the football on. Quiz night, happy hour, brekkie. So if you're stopping in this area, well, there's plenty to choose from, including these places here. There's a lovely pizza place there, and there used to be a bar. And then this is Club Atlantico. It opens at 10, might not be open now. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look in here. Don't want to disturb them if they're not open yet. But look, you've got a lovely bar area here. There you go. And that leads right onto the pool. And I just saw a little sign there. So this is owned by Atlantico Homes. They're probably the best estate agents on the island as well. There they are, Atlantico Rentals. So you can rent them as well. Got a laundry over there, look. And through here, don't want to disturb these ladies, look. Through here, look, got a beautiful pool area. There you go. Don't worry, I'm not disturbing you. I'm not disturbing you, I'm filming this way, don't panic. All right, I'm off. Oh, well, you can charge me. Do you want to say hello? You can all say hello. Say hello, look. My wife has broken her foot. She bloody hates me at the moment because I'm doing nothing but moaning at her. Are you having a lovely holiday? Yeah, you enjoying it? It's nice here. No, it's very quiet. It's very special, so please don't tell anyone. No. Keeping it quiet. Yes, get in. Well, let me give you some. Let me give you some stickers. Let me give you some stickers, look.
His wife, anyway.
Come on, look. There you go. That's for following me. Nice to meet you, mate. You have a lovely holiday, all right? Enjoy yourselves. Isn't it lovely here? It's peaceful.
Yeah. I was just
Is it self-catering?
Sorry?
Self-catering.
It's a swingers club.
It's a swingers club. Oh, happy days. When her foot's better, I'll pop past. See you later. Have a good one. There you go. He was a character, wasn't he? He was a character. There you go. Full of Irish in there as well, by the looks of it. This is quite a big Irish sort of area, if you like. A lot of Irish people tend to stop up this area, up this way. There's another place up there called Rosamar. I am not walking up them steps, I'm sorry, but it's up there. But ideally located, look, you've got a Spar supermarket here. I don't know where Mrs TravelOn is today, actually. She hasn't come on. Is Mrs TravelOn on? I don't know where she is. So you've got a Spar supermarket there, look. But again, I would hate to live in Puerto Del Carmen. I couldn't do it. Would I hire a car if I was coming to Puerto Del Carmen? Probably not, because parking is an absolute nightmare. To be honest, up that street is not too bad. So I think if you're stopping up there, you might be okay, but parking is a nightmare. Like literally an absolute nightmare. Down there is to the strip, look, so I'm going to show you just how far things are. And the last place I'm going to show you in this area, so you've got the San Francisco, which we couldn't see because it's like Fort Knox, but it is a gorgeous little private place, just like them. You've got the Montana that we had a look. You've got the Oasis, Livo Oasis, 2-star hotel, 2-star service. And and you got this place, the Rosamar. Who's spamming the chat? Who's spamming the chat? Let's have a look. Do you like Hyde Park Lane? Yes, Hyde Park Lane's another nice one as well. So this is the Rosamar, look. Again, lovely little pool area and little sort of self-catering apartments. And it leads off the back of the Aguazul, which I showed you the outside of earlier. The Aguazul, as I said, that blue one there, look, at the back of there, that used to be like a first choice tour operator place. That one's got a hot tub as well at the Rosamar. It's gone up in the world. So again, when I was a rep, I used to do welcome meetings here as well. and Mrs TravelOn used to be a rep here too. So I used to do welcome meetings just downstairs, bringing me back to my my repping days. This is back to my repping days. But look at this. Here you go. You got a little place down there, a little cafe. There's food and stuff, and receptions down there. These are your accommodations, your apartments here. And this is the pool area. Look, so this has been done up since the last time I've been here. Look at that. I like that little wall of sort of flowers that are dead, but I think they've probably screwed up there. They should have got artificial ones because nobody's keeping an eye on that, is there? I bet the idea was there. It was like, come on, we'll build something and we'll plant loads of stuff and it'll look beautiful. But only if you water it. That's the thing, isn't it? You got to keep it watered. I'm sure it'll come back. I'd have fake ones up. Hot tub, pool, doubt it's heated. I doubt any of these pools are heated, to be honest. But there you go, www.rosamarlanzarote.com. Can someone have a look and see how much it is for a night at the Rosamar in January? Let's see. Let's see. We can compare prices. It's quite interesting, this, isn't it? I've got you lot on hand, like my personal assistants. Check how much that is a night. www.rosamar.com. Doesn't say there. It'd be handy if they had a price per night, wouldn't it? I only look for prices per night because I only stop for a couple of nights anywhere. Even when I'm travelling, like big time travel, I only do a couple of days in one place. I do enough to show you lot and then I'm off. And that was the plan anyway. I was going to get off and do some travelling. So we'll wait for Mrs TravelOn's foot to get better and then I'll be off again. Right, while I walk down this place, 160 a night. Are you taking the absolute PISS? Right, while we walk down this bit and show you not the dodgy end, but I mean, it's not really much to look at, is it? Cars and stuff. Make sure to smash the heart button, make sure to share the live. And let's get some more people on. What do you think of Back or Splash? Great, I've done a full video on that on my YouTube, Emma. If you want to go over to my YouTube, we're on 105,000 now. 105,000 subscribers. I never thought I'd get to see that. But there you go. Private apartments on the left are nice. There you go. Some people live there and some people rent them out as holiday homes. This is the big problem. This is the big problem. Back in the day, and I'm talking a long time back in the day, before Booking.com and before Airbnbs, people lived here. So what's happened in Lanzarote? I'm going to explain what's happened in Lanzarote because there's a lot of, not controversy, but bars, restaurants, businesses are struggling to find staff. Why? Well, first of all, there was Brexit. So with Brexit, closed the opportunity for Brits to bob over for a summer holiday, working holiday. Because before, you used to have all your young ones that had come out, they'd work in the bars and restaurants, they'd come out for 6 months, they'd rent one of these, it'd be dirt cheap, it'd be 400 or 500 a month, something like that. Then the rent started getting expensive. Then Airbnb came on and people realised, well, hang on a minute, I may as well rent this out as a holiday home because it's cheaper. I make more money and I don't have to worry about people smashing my place up. Plus, the government give landlords no opportunity to get people out if they don't pay. Been through this before. So, Brexit closed the door to the summer staff, so no one gets summer staff. If you're from Ireland, by the way, you can come over and work here. Fantastic, but you ain't going to find anywhere to live. This is the problem. So even though Brexit happened, closed the door to the Brits coming over, even those that can come over, like the Irish or, the other people from the EU and work for the summer, you can't get an accommodation because they're all holiday homes. And this is the big problem. And it's now developed so badly that it's gone into the capital city of Arrecife where people are renting to holiday homes there and, so there's no one to blame but those in charge that allowed this to happen. Nobody to blame at all but the greediness of the government and people. It's not a greediness of landlords. Landlords are happy whether they rent to you or rent to somebody else. But I know as a landlord, if I own somewhere and you told me, well, you can make double the amount of money renting to tourists, they're here for a week, you're guaranteed to be paid, or you can rent to a family that somebody could lose their job, break their leg, go on the sick, and they'll say, I'm sorry, I can't afford to pay the rent this month, and you can't do anything about it. And then they can refuse for the next 2 years and you still can't do anything about it. In fact, somebody could just open the door and squat in your place for 2 years. So it's all the government. And what are they doing to solve the problem? Well, they've all been on a jolly over to what's called Fitor, and that's the big sort of tourism event. And the only buzzwords they're using is sustainability. Oh, we're looking at sustainability. This is all they're banging on about in travel, these idiots that run anything, not just Lanzarote, all around the world. They think you're booking hotels, they think you're booking destinations based on sustainability. In fact, they think that you're looking at the internet and a little Facebook post comes up and it says, oh, Lanzarote is, their main focus is being sustainable. And you're going, oh, John, we've got to go to Lanzarote. It's sustainable. Yeah, Bob, but it's also 500 quid more than anywhere else. Yeah, but it's sustainable. This is what they think. This is honestly what they think. Absolute morons. Goofy Burger, look, Italian. Lovely lady here, buenos dias. So they're ready for brekkie as well there, look. Buenos dias, mate. How are you? You okay?
Good, I am so good waiting for people because we have many options.
It's early today though. It's early. Look, Goofy Burger doing brekkie.
Sunday, so
You do good chicken. Good chicken as well, don't
we
you?
have a lovely chicken for $9.50.
$9.50 all day with chips.
No, the chips is gonna be separate.
Ah, there you go. But it's a full. Is it a full chicken or half a chicken?
It's a full chicken for $9.50.
Oh my god.
Okay?
Take away.
Yeah,
Oh,
or
no.
if you want to eat here, we have the half raw chicken with chips and salad for $9.25.
$9.25. Looking Goofy Burger. Always a good play. Hello, mate. How are you? You all right? Nice to meet you. Yeah.
On the who? On TikTok, I know we talk to you.
Who?
Joe Smudger.
Joe Smudger. I've recognised your
You're
name.
at Puerto Del with the boat yesterday.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was. Yes. I saw the. I saw the Atlantic dash off, didn't I?
No, you was quite tall.
I don't know. Do I look small on the camera? Do I?
You do actually. Yeah.
I'm,
Any badges, stickers on you?
of course I have. Where are you from, first of all?
From Teesside.
Does he? Does he do your editing? Does he? Yeah. Does he? I'm sorry. Look, now you see me in real life instead of on your telly. There you go.
Missus.
And yeah, Miss, she's all right. I don't know where she is today. She's either not speaking to me or she's fallen over.
Teesside.
From
North East
Teesside.
England, yeah.
Where are you stopping?
We're staying in La Panita.
Oh yeah, that's not bad. That's a nice little apartment, isn't it?
Yeah, two star. It's decent, you know what I mean?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, look
Going
here.
over there anyway, so
You going home today?
Yeah.
Oh well, now the sun's out.
Exactly.
You've had a bit of a shite week of weather then, haven't you?
Yeah.
But there you go. Enjoy. See you later. See you later, mate. Have a good day. They'll all come for half a roast of chicken. See you later. You got a Cafe Lola over there. Let me cross over the road. Let me cross over. Got Cafe Lola here, look. Massive, massive place. Very popular. I ain't going to go down the steps because I cannot be bothered. But down there, you've got a massive restaurant here, look. And then you've got a big terrace. The only downfall to this place is they love saxophone players, and I cannot be dealing with fucking saxophone players playing the saxophone over music, dance music. Just put the tune on. It was good. It was good when it was out. There's no need for you to be blowing something that sounds like a cat getting fucking murdered over the top of it. Thank you very much. Fucking saxophone players. I tell you what. There's one thing in my life that I could do without. Saxophone players, they drive me to insanity. Everywhere you go, someone's putting on a decent tune and ruining it with, you know what I mean? Pretty green eyes on, and then you've got some fucking pleb murdering a cat over the top of it. And you lot all go mad for it. Don't understand it. I really don't. I don't get it. It all started from that lovely Laura in Ibiza. Now she's, you know, she did it properly. And now I don't know. Here's El Kiosco. Look, this is one of the most popular bars. Look, cheapest bar. Good morning, how are you? Look, she's on the beers already in here. This is what El Kiosco's for.
I was watching your videos all week.
Yeah.
The weather.
Beer and a Smirnoff Ice at this time of the morning. Why not? You're on holiday. You having a nice time?
She was 40 yesterday.
You were 40 yesterday? Oh, God, I turned 48 the other day and I'm having a nervous breakdown, I'm telling you. 40's all right, you're still young.
Yes.
Wait until... I'm 2 years off bloody 50, mate.
No, you're not. You're not.
Oh, no, I'm having a midlife crisis. Where are you from?
Ireland.
What part?
Westmead and Mullingar.
Nice. And how long are you here for?
5 I did.
And when did you arrive?
Yesterday.
So you've got the sun look.
Yes.
If you'd have come last week, you'd have been well pissed off. You wouldn't have been sat there drinking that. It'd have been pissing down with rain.
It's still sit here.
Yeah, you'd be.
We're Irish.
Yeah,
Don't
get
care.
them. Them are my stickers, right? You have to put them on your suitcase. You can have my face on your case. Don't lose them and go on the all day, will you? See you later. Lovely to see you. There you go. El Kiosco, look. Buenos días, amigo. ¿Todo bien? Sí, tú. Yeah, muy bien, amigo. ¿Tú hablas inglés o solo español?
No, yo hablo solo italiano.
Pero yo, italiano.
Solo italiano.
Pero tú entiendo mi
Yo te
TikTok.
entiendo en inglés.
Yeah, muy bien. Mira, give you one of these, look.
Okay.
My
thank you very
sticker.
much.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Adios, adios, adios.
Bye bye.
There you go. El Kiosco, the place to people watch. Right, we talked about cash machines. These are the best cash machines. Look, there's two banks here. You've got Santander, which, by the way, I'm going to Santander. Oh, God, I've got a restriction now because I filmed that lady drinking an alcoholic beverage. You've got Santander Bank and BBVA. Those are the places to draw your money out if you need to, okay? Because a lot of businesses are going cash only. Why? Well, cash is king, and I don't blame them, but I think they need to be very careful. I've seen a few people on Facebook saying, oh, we didn't know it was cash only. So always ask before you go in, because a few people were like pissed off because they went into a bar and when they got the bill, it was like, no, it's cash only. It was like, well, really, you should tell us before. And then they had to go and use one of these and got charged like a £5. So I understand the frustration. Why are people going cash only? Well, of course, you know why, don't you? But I think they need to be careful putting signs up saying cash only, because if I was you see this is where cyclists are meant to stop and allow you to cross, like this man here has just done it. So yes, if I was one of them scumbags that works for what is in the UK and Ireland, the tax man, basically, that's where I would be looking first, because obviously cash only is because of credit card transaction fees. That's one thing that they want to avoid, which I completely understand there. But also, well, cash is king, isn't it? And this is why they want to get rid of cash, because it's easily put in different places, if that makes sense. But I totally agree with the companies and the businesses. If I had a bar, I would say cash only. So do remember, cash is king. Always carry some cash around with you, because a lot of the businesses here are doing that because the tax authorities here are absolute scum. So this is the Las Velasquez. Nicola, one of our moderators, he's coming and staying here, and I'm going to do a tour, but it's essentially, I'm going to walk over these rocks. It's essentially these beautiful apartments, look, right on the beach. And I can actually show you if I'm brave enough to walk across the rocks. Shall I walk across the rocks and show you? Why not? Come on, I've never actually shown you this, but when Nicola comes on holiday, she is going to show us around a room. I actually stopped here as a rep. When me and Mrs TravelOn came to work here, she was pregnant, so she got pregnant in Gran Canaria, and she was like 6 months pregnant, and we moved back here to work here. Obviously she wasn't working, she was on maternity leave, but I came back to work for the boss that I enjoyed. I'll tell you that story one day. And she was pregnant, and we stopped in one of these, look, and we heard a noise, but I think it was a security guard, and it was just locking the door because we'd forgot to lock it. And a six month pregnant Mrs TravelOn jumps out of bed to go and attack the robber at 6 months pregnant. I'm like, what are you doing? You're 6 months bloody pregnant, for crying out loud. She's always been a fighter, Mrs TravelOn, look. But look, over the rocks, look, you've got these lovely places. You can stop in one of these apartments. Obviously, this is not really a beach, but it's got some beautiful views. Imagine waking up every day there. When asked to pay, should you pay in sterling or euros? Always euros, Connor. Nobody's wanting sterling in Lanzarote for sure. So yeah, if they ask, if it's cash only, it'll always be in euros. So I will do a little video on cash only as well, and explain the reasons why. But look, I could walk for miles down here. There is a pool down there as well. I mean, do you know what? I've always said I want to show you around this place. I think what I'll do is I'll wait till Nicola, because there is a pool down there. But look at this place, it's absolutely stunning. Imagine that, just waking up in the morning And that's your view. And all these move over there. Now this is a 2-star accommodation. This will be expensive. This will be one of these places. Somebody's putting on there that they've got nudes in the bio. I'd love to see them, but I think probably best we block them. We'll tell them to send me a private message if they're that desperate for me to see what they've got to offer. I'm more than happy to have a little look and critique them. Dear God. The world has gone mad, hasn't it? The world has gone mad. So yes, what was I saying? This is a 2-star, so you'll look at this and think 2-star at that price because it's not going to be cheap. But this is what you pay for, okay? And the reason it's a 2-star is because it hasn't got a pool bar, it hasn't got facilities, it is literally room, beautiful views, and prime location, okay? The way they do star ratings on places is depending on what you have. So if they had a pool bar, it might knock it up to a 3-star. If they had a restaurant, it might knock it up to a 4-star. In fact, to be a 5-star, you need what's called a function room. So if you want a 5-star accommodation, you have to have like a business function room. I mean, you lot are not interested in a business function room. So you could have a place that you think is a little bit shabby, but it's got all the amenities to make it a 5-star. So they don't basically rate hotels based on how posh the rooms are. It's all about the service, it's all about things like that, and it's all about what facilities they've got. So don't be mistaken. If you see a 4-star, it could very well be a 3-star, but it's got something that you're never going to see, use, or anything, if that makes sense. There you go. That's the last Velasquez. God, we've been on a mission today, haven't we? We've shown you loads. There's a little cocktail bar over there, look. La Delicatessa. And you've also got the Galleon 2 there as well. I think what we'll do is we'll walk as far down here on this side of the road as Central Atlantico, another CC, Central Commercial, show you Central Atlantico, and then I'm heading back to the car, which is all the way back to Spoon. So we'll walk this side of the road and then we'll swing around and do that. There we are, look. Palm Bay over there. I think Vince works there. Vince is another guy on YouTube, a lovely guy from the Philippines. He does lots of videos. Have a little look at him. Vince PH is called. And of course you've got the Gypsy Souls here as well. They're doing loads of videos on there on YouTube from Lanzarote. Lovely couple, barking mad, but absolutely fantastic. Kev the Scotsman, he's another one on YouTube. Well worth following. And he goes all types of places. Look at this. Look at this. Unless they stop the shops selling these, they're never going to solve the problem, are they? Look, it's just absolutely ridiculous. Why would you do this? And they're all the same, look. They're all the same. Sustainability. That's the buzzword that these Muppets are using. Oh, it's all about sustainability. Does that look fucking sustainable to you? The only thing you're sustaining there is putting money into the tat shops. Unbelievable what these people... I'm going to take them off soon, Tom, with the love locks. With the love locks. I promise I won't keep banging on about it, but I will. With the love locks, I'm focused on Playa Blanca at the moment because one of the chains has fallen down. It's been a while, but I'm in touch with the town hall. They have told me that they're going to replace all the chains with ropes so no one can do it, and they've written up the rule and the letter to give to the tat shops. Once that's done, I'm going to focus on this area, and I'm going to go and really speak to the high-ups. What's this? Green Canarius, look. There you go. I don't know what that's all about. It's all in Spanish. But he's holding something. But once you see the word green and sustainability, it basically means we are going to try and increase the price, or we are going to try and remove something from our packages, like in plugs, like they do. Like if you've seen my video on Philips shaver, which has removed the plugs now on a goddamn shaver. Why? Oh, it's for sustainability. Fuck off. It's for you to lower your costs and for me to have to go and buy a plug and piss around. That is what you are doing. Sustainable, my arse. Because it's contradicting what they say. You know, whether they've flown to Fitor, which is that tourist destination, or you've got the puppet masters at Davos that are all talking about green, sustainable, blah, 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 but yet they're flying around on private jets. But they want you to pay more for your holiday and price you out so that you're travelling less. Same as Timofire National Park. All the attractions in Timofire have put their prices up again in January. Why? Well, for sustainability. Less people, more money, same bottom line. No. What that means is more cars, because that has increased the price of tours. So if you want to see a full tour of the island, it's a lot more than it used to be, because not because the bus companies have put their prices up, it's because the entrance to the attractions have put their prices up. So now what you're going to have is people that will say, well, we only want to see Timofire National Park, we'll hire a car. What does that mean? Well, that means you're going to be sat in a car for 2 hours waiting to get in, right? Because they can't build a car park and a shuttle bus, which is what they were trying to do, which would have been a little bit more sustainable. So you're going to have a queue of cars with their engines on, because the aircon, then they're not going to sit in a hot car, are they? They're going to have their engines on. You're going to have hundreds of cars queuing outside Timofire National Park trying to get in, because going on a tour could be more expensive. Then those that have paid for a tour, 55 people on one bus, which is emitting 1 carbon footprint, drive straight past all the cars, straight in, do the tour and bugger off. That's how it should be. That is sustainable, yes or no? Nothing makes sense to me anymore. These people don't know what they're doing. They don't understand what sustainability is. They're just donuts. These are the weeds, look. Hello, how are you? Are you having a jog?
No.
No, just a fast walk.
Yeah, you're not filming, are you?
I'm filming, yeah, of course I am. I've got a bloody camera in my hand. These are the weeds, look. These are the weeds. Yeah, I'm just disgusted with with all these idiots that are just in charge, you know. And to be honest, sometimes I think, is it just me? And then I see the comments on Facebook, you know, these politicians and that have been to this travel event and they're all posting pictures, shaking hands and smiling and blah, 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 blah. And I read good morning, how are you? You having a little one? It's lovely down this area, isn't it? You having a nice time? Where are you from?
Ireland.
Which part?
Awfully.
Nice. Okay. And you having a good holiday? When did you arrive?
Last Monday.
So we've had some bad weather.
Yeah.
But the weather's good now.
It's been picking up.
Oh, how long you got left?
Tomorrow.
Ah, you're gonna have to come back. Here, have a couple of stickers. Get them on your case. See you later. Lovely to meet you. So I look at the comments and people are like, you know, this is ridiculous. You're over there sipping your wine, having a good time. It's just, we're going to talk about this another time, because I'm not going to bang on. Just like these fucking love locks, look. Just like these love locks. I can't even get them off, look. Some of them are really easy to pull off. Beautiful views down here. Look, Playa Grande is getting big. Playa Grande is getting big, look, or getting big. Playa Grande is big, sorry, and it's getting busy, look. Well, not busy, but you've got the sunbeds up that way, but this is a lovely place, look. People are on the beach today, the weather is good, there's kids in the sea, there's people right out there, the waves are nice and calm. Ideal time to do a boat trip. www.travalon.world is where you book all your boat trips, your tours. Code is TTK, that's going to save yourself some money. And that's what I'm trying to do for 2026. While prices are going up everywhere, I'm going to try and save you money. We've got the new app coming out, which already tells you where to go and what to do. But all these bars and restaurants here, we're going to try to get them to give you a small discount if you're part of the TravelOn family. And you can show the app. And if they give you a discount, they give you a discount. It will all be on there, and it will tell you what. Good morning. How are you? You all right? Where are you off to? Where are you off to?
We're heading just down the beach.
Are you having a beach day?
We're having a beach day today and I'd watch some football later.
I can't do the beach.
No, can you?
Too much sand.
You're too busy. You're too busy.
Well, I'm too busy, but it's the sand for me. It gets everywhere, doesn't it?
You have 2 fans here, Ronnie.
Where
we're from Newry in Ireland.
Nice.
In the north of Ireland.
There's a lot of Irish here at the moment, isn't there? Yeah. Bet you feel like you're home from home, don't you? Where are you stopping?
We're up in the Playa Palermas.
I know it,
Yeah, up there. We're fully cruised on. It's absolutely beautiful. Some horrible reviews about it. Nonsense. The place is brilliant.
Yeah, enjoying it then.
And it's obviously been the food acts and everything's good.
Reviews are just people's opinions, I always say.
I think Lanzarote is a set standard who we're crossing. It's really, really high.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about it, but do you think the prices have gone up? Have you seen a difference in price?
Yeah, there is a difference, definitely. Yeah, but look at home.
Yeah, but somebody told me from Ireland that now it used to be like, I always used to wonder why the Irish all came here. And then when I went to Ireland, I realised because it's bloody expensive. But I did go to Dublin, and I realised when I went to Ireland, I'm like, "Gee, it's mega expensive here." And then I realised, that's why all the Irish come to Lanzarote. But somebody from Ireland said to me, it's now nearly on par as the prices in Ireland for a meal and like a pint of Guinness and stuff.
Well,
is that correct, or were they just
we're in
lagging?
the north, right? It's really hard because we're equally between Belfast and Dublin.
Yeah.
But if you want to go to Dublin for a weekend, you need
Oh,
a
yeah, Dublin.
trailer full of money behind you.
Yeah, you need a second mortgage.
But if you're going anywhere else down the south, that's all fairly reasonable, you know.
Yeah.
But in the rural is still reasonable. But no, listen, we left Dublin Airport on Thursday morning, and
Yeah.
it was snowing, you know.
Oh,
And
there
here we
you
are,
go.
no matter what.
And now you're going for a beach day?
You can't beat it.
Apart from the sand, I'm jealous.
All right.
Here, have a
No
couple of
problem.
my stickers. Lovely
Nice
to meet you.
Take
Lovely
care.
to meet you. See you later. Have a lovely day, all right? There you go, look. So there you go, see? These guys are that's the market bus. And these guys will be heading to the Tegizi market. Hello, my darling. How are you? You pleased you see me? I'm pleased I've seen you.
I saw you in the rain.
Oh, yes.
Past, I thought, that's Mr TravelOn.
Yeah, you didn't want to get wet,
look
did
like
you?
You'd lost weight.
I have lost weight. I've lost a few kilos. Hello, mate. How are you? What's your name? Peter and Eleanor. Get together, look, so I can get you in this camera here. Give me a little wave. I'm going to put you on the front cover of the YouTube channel. There you go. And then where are you from?
Durham.
Durham. Okay. Were you here when it rained last time then? Yeah. How long are you here for now?
32 nights.
32 nights.
Yeah. Well, we're pensioners, aren't we?
God, do you know? Well, listen, I turned 48 this month, and I'm having a nervous breakdown because I'm nearly 50. But I guess when you get older, you can bugger off for 32 days, can't you?
78. I'm
Oh
75.
my God! Well, happy days. You're looking fantastic. Are you going for a walk? What are you doing today?
Going for Sunday dinner.
Oh,
Had to
look.
go there.
Do you know what? You made me feel better about nearly turning 50 because it means I could just bob around for 32 days, can't I? Here, have a couple of my stickers. So nice to meet you,
Nice.
and have a lovely day. And the rest of your 32 days.
Play Blanca during the week.
Oh, there you go. I might see you down there as well. See you later. Lovely to meet you. Bye. There you go. So you got Central Atlantico over there. Look, you've got. Oh my gosh, I'm never going to get away now, am I? I said I'm heading off now. I'm heading off back up there. You caught me. Good morning. Morning. Who have we got here? Get together so I can get in the camera. I do recognise you. Where?
Somerset.
From Somerset. And you're back here in Lanzarote again?
We are.
Yeah, all the time? Yeah. You're losing your voice?
No.
Too much karaoke?
No.
Too much karaoke. Where are you stopping this time then?
Down near Brian.
Last Tobias.
Oh, yes. Okay. So you come to Lanzarote all the time?
Yeah.
Do you think it's got expensive as the price has gone up?
The prices are going up.
Is it just the accommodation and the flights, or has the bars and restaurants gone up as well, or
Not
So
really.
the coffee's gone up a little bit.
has the coffee gone up?
Yeah, last year we were paying maybe €5 for 2 coffees. Now
Yeah.
we're paying like 6.
Really? You need to go to the little casinos, and the Spanish ones are about €1.
Oh, right.
That's where
They said they make the right
you're going to the
coffee.
posh coffee, you see.
Very,
Oh, there you go.
fancy
Well, if you're going to have a posh coffee, you're going to pay, ain't you?
I know.
But it's got to be cheaper than well, we don't have things like Starbucks here and that. Do you use them back home?
Costa.
Do you use Costa? No, that's a bloody mortgage, that is. There you go.
Really?
How much is it, coffee in Costa?
6.
Oh, my God.
£7.50 for 2 coffees.
Gee, do you know what? I'd lock her up. She wouldn't be going anywhere near a Costa. Really? So it's not too bad here then, is it? Well, do you know what I think? Well, they've got a Costa. No, they haven't. They've got a Starbucks in Tenerife. So maybe they'll have one here. Maybe it'll be Costa. Who knows? Then you'll be all right.
Right, I want my picture taken with you.
Get on. Come on then. Come and get a picture then. There's my stickers. Let's get in here. There you go. Look. Come on. Look at these runners here. Look, they're having a bloody jog around.
Are you ready?
Oh, we're ready.
Smile.
Come on. Boom. Lovely to
Thanks
meet you
very
again.
much.
Say hello to everyone in Somerset
We're
for
here
me.
till the end of
See you
February,
later. Till the end of
so see you again.
Bloody all right, you two, ain't you?
Enjoy your day.
Enjoy yours. See you later. Bye, mate. Bye. Yeah, they're here till February as well. Right, I'm going to cross over. And we are going to head this way. You've got Hennessy's Bar over there. That's a Central Commercial, as I said, Central Atlantico. That's the party place. Morning, mate. How are you? You all right? They do all your gadget. This used to be Mrs TravelOn's shop. We used to have a shop here called Diversion. She now does everything online. www.diversionlanzarote.com, where she does gifts, more for residents, not really for tourists. But we used to do like gifts, personalised stuff right from there. Thankfully, we closed because these guys came on the scene just after we closed, and I think they would have blown us out the water. But we personalised everything, so, you know, photos on mugs, mouse mats, that sort of thing. But we're so glad that we closed that business because, hello, good morning, how are you? I'm all right. Is it busy? Not now, not this morning. Yeah, it's January. We'll be all right, but this...
the people they coming on Carnival.
Carnival's coming. Oh, I must tell these lot about Carnival. February, no?
Yeah, 21 of February.
21 is the one here?
Yeah.
Perfect, brilliant, thank you. See you later, bye. There you go, large beer in there, look. Great little place, that. So yeah, she said Carnival. I've got my Carnival costume, yes. I am fully prepared this year. I have got a Carnival costume that is going to blow your tits off. I'm not going to tell you what it is, it's going to be a surprise. But I will be at Carnival, 21st, I think she said, of Feb. The Puerto Del Carmen, then you got Costa de Geese Carnival, then you got Playa Blanca. I will do a little video on Carnival dates and update you on there so you know when the carnivals are and if you're over here. It's a big old event, big old event. No, Mark, I am not going as Woody. I am not going as Woody. I might go as one of these, like, I might put one of these on my head, look. I might put one of these on my head and have a little... Tat, 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 tat. Tat, tat, tat. Tat shops. I might put one of them on my head and go, no, I've got a wicked. I think I'm going to have the best carnival costume in the world. I think you're going to be well impressed. I've got to make it as well. I've got the main ingredients for it. I've got the main thing, but I've got to make it. I've got to do some manoeuvring around, but it's a brilliant costume. Mrs TravelON, I think, is going as the alley hop cow for obvious reasons. Hello, mate. How are you? You all right? No, he pointed at me and went like that and then walked off. You can't point at me and not say hello. Who are you?
Mark and Susan. Me wife,
Get in, Suzanne. Where are you two from?
Blythe,
North
near
Cumberland.
Newcastle.
Blythe near Newcastle. Fantastic. How long are you here for?
We got here yesterday.
You've
brought us on my birthday.
Is it your birthday? When? How old are you?
Oh.
You can ask a man how old he is. You can't ask a lady.
58.
58? You don't look 58.
Oh, you're just too nice.
No, honestly, you don't look 58.
Nearly everything I said
I've
about
just
you.
turned 48, so I'm 10 years younger than you, and I'm having an emotional breakdown because I'm 2 years off 50. I don't know what to do with myself. So you're 50. You're looking good for 58. I got to admit, doesn't he look good for 58?
She never says that when.
No, so I'll just give you compliments.
No,
So it's your birthday today.
Yeah.
What are you doing for your birthday?
Well, we're going to work for breakfast, and
Yeah.
we're going to find somewhere to watch some football.
Oh, there you go. And you have to just put up with it, okay? Whatever he wants today. Brilliant. Well, look, here, have a couple of my stickers. There's your birthday present off me.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely to meet you and happy
Thank you.
birthday. See you later. Bye, mate. Bye, bye. There you go. Hello. Somebody's waving at me up here. So this cafe is mad. How did you get a seat here?
Early.
Look at
I'm
that.
here every day.
So this is actually a supermarket, look, but it's a bakery as well. So they do all sorts. It's very popular here, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes.
Where are you two from?
Here, I live here.
You living here? Oh, happy. Are you living here or just visiting?
I'm visiting.
Oh, are you sleeping on the couch?
No, I'm from Shipley, West Yorkshire.
Nice. And you live here, do you?
I've been here 16 years.
16 years, let me know. I've been here 20. It's changed a lot, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think for the better?
Yeah.
What's the one thing that pisses you off about living here? In general, no, it can be anything. Because I piss and moan about all sorts.
I don't know.
What do you think about these plastic love locks which are going up everywhere? No, exactly. I'm on a mission to get rid of them, mate. You've seen it. I'm gonna do it. Well, look, here, have a sticker, look.
Thank you very
Get them
much.
on your suitcase. I'll see you later. Have a look. Have a lovely day. See you later. Bye, bye, bye. There you go. I sometimes forget that people that live here actually watch me. I think it's only tourists sometimes. I think it's only tourists. Tat, 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 tat. Tat, 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 tat. Oh, hello. Look at you in the tat shop. What are you buying? It's you shopping, isn't it? What are you buying from the tat shop?
Mr TravelOn.
Nice to meet you. You're right. Lovely to meet you. What are you doing in there?
We're on a cruise. We just got off at RSC.
You're on a cruise?
We go to play Blanca a couple of times a year. And you were the reason we went.
Oh, happy days. See,
I followed your videos, we had a look. come here a lot, then we put the bus down.
Wow.
And then we'll watch
Well,
the
if you speak
breakfast.
to the government of Lanzarote, they say that everyone picks their holidays because they're sustainable and they're, everything's sustainable.
swear?
Yeah, you can swear. Absolute
shit.
bollocks, isn't it? Yeah, you
Right,
see, you
yes.
pick your holidays based on what you see and how much it costs. No,
Yes.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yes,
So you're on a
definitely.
cruise.
Yeah.
Which one?
We're getting Marella.
The Marella.
Marella, Tui Marella.
Is it nice?
Voyager.
Lovely.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Really
Wow. How did you get down here then from the cruise?
Taxi.
Because if you book, so with the cruises, they like have a monopoly on everything. So you can't book buggies, you can't book submarine, you can't book boats,
Yep.
you can't book tours. You can only do it through the cruise ship, and it's like triple the price.
And some.
And some, isn't it? It's
Once in
disgusting.
Barbados, it was 250 quid for each for the helicopter tour.
Wow.
And when we got off at the port, it was 90 US
Yeah,
dollars.
exactly. This is the thing. But they stop the buses going up and picking people up, so they won't let the tour buses go up and pick people up.
Jump in a taxi.
That's it. That's the way forward, isn't it?
30 euros.
Yeah.
We were cheaper getting a taxi
Yeah.
than what we are getting the
Well,
transfer.
I've only been on one cruise and it was just around the Canaries, a really cheap one. But even when I came into the port, I couldn't hire a car because they said, no, we're not allowed to rent you a car. You have to hire it on the cruise. So they're proper trying to squeeze you, aren't
Every
they?
penny.
But is it good on a cruise? You're all inclusive and
Excellent.
stuff.
Inclusive.
This is your 29th, I think it is.
Wow. I don't know. When you go on a cruise, do you have to sit on a table to eat with other
No,
people?
no,
Is that old-fashioned?
no,
Is that the
that's-
old side?
Yeah.
You can eat at any time.
Because that's what stopped me.
whatever you want.
That used to stop me from going on. Because I think cruises back in the day, they used to say that you go for dinner and you're on a table with different people. I'd rather jump off.
No,
That's
no,
all changed.
just
They've got
do whatever you like.
Italians, they've
Yeah.
got Mexicans,
All different
they've
restaurants, you
got
just go
a
as
steak
pairs.
restaurant, and you just go.
And it's no dicky.
Well, happy cruising here. Have a couple of stickers.
Oh, that's what was going
Yeah, don't put any pineapple stickers on your front door
No,
of your
we know that.
room
We
as
know
well.
that.
You know what
I'll
that
follow
means,
you. I'll
don't
keep
you?
following you.
All right, nice one. See you later. Hello, mate. How are you? You all right? There you go. I think I might go on a cruise with Mrs TravelOn and stick some pineapple stickers up on the doors. Do you know what that means on a cruise? That means enter at your own risk. Enter at your own risk. That's what that means. Upside down pineapples. Ah, right, Palm Bay here, look. I didn't enjoy the cruise I went on, but it was shit, to be honest. It was like a really cheap one. You know me, I don't spend bloody money. But it was like a Christmas time. I took my mum, Alfie, Jack. Don't get me wrong, it was nice, but it was just like, I wanted to see what a cruise was like, and it was well before I did the videos. And we only went around the Canary Islands, so it was like, it was just okay, to be fair. Hello, how are you? You all right? You get me run over, you will, crossing the road. Where are you off to? Look, you're on a mission, you, ain't you?
Stalking you.
Stalking me. Hello, get together in here. Come on, get in. Who we got?
Sharon and Mick from Wigan.
From Wigan. I mean, now the Wigan Pier. Is that where the Wigan Pier is?
It was.
There's a bar in Tenerife called that. What do you mean it was? Have they closed it?
Well, it's never been a pier.
Hasn't it? I've never been. I just know the name.
No.
There was a bar in Tenerife called the Wigan Pier I used to drink at.
Yeah, oh, that one might be open. Yeah.
There you go.
Wigan.
Yeah, in Wigan. I don't bloody know what I'm talking about. Where are you going now? Where are you off to?
Oh, are you?
Just coming stalking me. But where are you stopping? What hotel?
Hello.
Hello, pal.
Oh, yeah, nice.
All right.
Yeah, little South Catering apartments, yeah?
Bit of a walk.
Happy days. Yeah, they are a bit of a walk up there. And how long are you here for?
A week. Got it here last night.
Got here last night. Well, you missed the weather, so you're lucky.
Brought it with us.
Yeah, but you have, because it's been horrible. I bet you've been watching my weather and going, oh my God, it's pissing down with rain. You'll be all right. I think, mind you, there's a few clouds coming in now. There's a dark one up there. Well, look here, get these stickers, look. My face on your case. Lovely to meet you. Enjoy your day and enjoy your week, all right? Hopefully it don't rain. See you later. Right, come on. Which way should we go? Should we walk this side or that side? That was the Velasquez that I showed you earlier. And we're going to bob up here. I think we shall walk... We'll walk this side. There's Top Gun, look. Top Gun does a good old brekkie, look, very popular. Not the cheapest brekkie, but the best brekkie. That's what they say. And this is it, isn't it? With brekkie. So if you've seen the Gypsy Souls, last week they did a video on the $2.95 breakfast at the Italian. Looked good to me. But how breakfast always used to work, back in the good old days, I always go back in the good old days, is it was always a lost leader. It would be a case of, right, if we do brekkie dirt cheap, people will come for brekkie, then we can upsell them and say, do you want to come back for dinner? But it only works if you do that properly. What a lot of these bars and restaurants and stuff, they don't really understand the concept of it. So they'll just say, well, they're selling their brekkie $2.95, we'll put ours at $2.50, and they're just losing money. But if they played the cards right, it would be like, use it properly. Brekkie $2.50, loads of people come for brekkie, and then while you're there, you have a good salesperson that says, listen, do you want to come back for dinner? Tonight we've got these specials on. You know, do you want me to book you a table? That's how it should work. Going back to the good old days. The good old days of selling. That is what we need. What's he doing? Taking a little picture there, look. Taking a little picture. So walking up here, look, Cafe Lola there, right next to Las Velasquez. Can you look at Bianco's, please? That's all the way back there. Go on my YouTube from last live, the last live I did, where I met the Gypsy Souls at the end. I went and sat in Bianco's with them and had a catch up. Hello, mate, how are you?
How you doing?
You all right? You going for a little walk, boys? What's all this? Well, I'm making a documentary about people that are on the run from the UK and are dodging paying tax. I'm only joking.
He's a big extra.
Where are you two from?
West Midlands.
Are you from? I'm from Birmingham. Which part?
Starbridge.
Starbridge. I'm from Longbridge. Yeah, where the old Rover factory used to be. Are you old enough to remember the Rover factory when it was open? Yeah. Bloody hell! It's all changed in Birmingham now, hasn't it? What are your thoughts on Birmingham at the moment? I went back, and every time I go back, I think, oh my God, it's changed.
I don't go.
Do you not go into the? You don't go into the city centre? No. Yeah. Crazy old place. Well, look, you're going to be on YouTube later on, look. These are my stickers. Mr TravelON is the channel. Right. Go on YouTube, have a look. You two boys will be on there. But, you know, they might be looking for you in Birmingham.
That's all right.
Nah, they'll know you're on the run. Yeah. See you later. Lovely to meet you. See you soon. Bye. There you go. Birmingham. Aye. Can you please look at Golden Corner? Yes, I'm coming up to Golden Corner now. Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy's outside Golden Corner. I should show you that. We've almost run out of battery on this phone as well. We've been going quite a while, haven't we? There's the Cafe Lola that I told you about earlier. Sometimes I walk down there and show you, but that cloud is looking dark, look. There seems to be a bit of a dark cloud coming up. Hopefully, it ain't gonna rain, but it could do. But you might have some scattered showers. This is the thing with Lanzarote, it changes so rapidly. And while it could rain here, but it'll be perfectly sunny down in Playa Blanca, for example. That's a casino. I've only been in there once as well. I didn't win. Here's Golden Corner. So this has all been done out. Look, these do breakfast for £3, look. €3 for an English with chips, look. And €6 for an Irish with black white pudding, hash browns, 2 eggs, tomato, bloody hell, the Irish breakfast sounds like the one for me. That is massive. Good morning, you all right? And this is the famous Miss Piggy, look. This is the famous Miss Piggy. Is this the same one from before, or is this changed? This has got to be done up, no? ¿Es el mismo de muchos años o diferente? Es mismo, pero pinta, ¿no? It's the mismo, no? There you go. For so many years, this Miss Piggy has been famous here in Lanzarote, and it's the same one. Just a little spray job, like a mismo de coche, no? There you go, Golden Corner. Look, they do ice cream, to do everything. It's been here years, it says, look. Menu-wise, look, half roast chicken, £9, chicken breast, basic food, spare ribs, fish and chips, 15. Not bad prices, nice little location. Been here years, and it's got that sign up, which is Lanzarote loves tourism, which they bloody do. They do. How Lanzarote is going to survive 2026, I am not sure. It has some quite bad press, not through the fact that Lanzarote is a bad place to come, but with the protests on the accommodation and stuff, which I've already debunked many a time, and then stupid things in the news and stuff. But one thing you find in Lanzarote is Mrs TravelON. She's always here, working hard, look. She's always watching out for you. And this is Ali Hop. This is a tat shop that's nice, just like La Playa, look. Everything's good, everything's laid out nicely. It sells the same shite as the tat shops, but just nicer. And it looks nicer, doesn't it, than what you see. And this is why I've got a bit of a bit of a bugbear on the old tat shops. There's so many things that piss me off at the moment, I tell you what. But we will see. We will see what the future holds. We will see. I think 2026 is going to be one of them years where it's going to be make or break for a lot of things. So we shall see. There's Lanis Sweets. Look, that's why I said Mr. Lani. He owns quite a few things. We don't talk about that place anymore. Did a fantastic video for him, and then the manager was rude to me. Like proper rude. And they've got a nice restaurant as well down there, which I've never been to. Anyway, these steps are beautiful, look. We walked down there the other day, didn't we? Down to the beach. What was I going to say? Yes, so 2026 has been an absolute disaster. Hello, mate, how are you? You all right? You going for a little walk? Where are you off to?
Off for breakfast.
Yeah, get in there. 2026 has been a disaster. Firstly, on my birthday, Mrs TravelOn broke her foot. Then what happened? Then my car's been in the garage, as you know, up and down, in and out for like the last 2 months. Then I got the car back, like I told you, and then last Sunday when I was driving home, it went again. So I've got the car back and it's gone again. And the guy in the garage, I said to this yesterday, I've had the slave master cylinder I've had the clutch slave replaced, right? So they replaced it, it took bloody months. Then I drove it and it went again, so I had to send the tow truck up. Then he got it and he said, there's nothing wrong with it, look. All you have to do is pump the pedal with your hand slowly and it's fixed. And I was like, well, why have you had it for another 4 weeks then? Anyway, I picked it up and he said, if it goes again, pump it and then drive it back to us. So it went again. So I pumped it and it hasn't gone since, but we will see. It's a master cylinder or something. But no one seems to be able to do their jobs properly. Not just in Lanzarote, but in general. No one seems to be able to do their jobs properly in this world. It's baffling me. It's baffling me. And then everyone's pissing and moaning about AI and ChatGPT and robots and stuff. But I'm sorry, if you're going to be, well, if you're not going to pay attention to detail and do your job properly, then you deserve your job being taken over by AI and robots. It's just shocking. It's a Ford Ranger, Tenerife Pearl. These do pearls, look, from Tenerife. Hola, buenos dias.
Hello.
In Tenerife, you can actually open the pearls. Why can't we open the pearls here in Lanzarote?
We are still waiting to do it.
But we're going to do it.
Yeah, because it has like a big space. There's a lot of work in it.
But you're going to do it?
Yes. No, the customers that arrive here, the oysters, you open it.
Yeah.
And
They do that in Tenerife, don't they?
In Tenerife, many shops of them, they do it.
But when will you do it?
In the future.
In the future, but
Come on, we want to do it. I saw a video on it and I said, I want to do it. But these do all the pearls, look, from Tenerife. And if you go to Tenerife, you can actually open the oyster and get the pearl out. It's really cool.
pick up pearl.
You need to tell whoever owns this place that we need that here.
Oh, that's very nice.
We want to do it. Look,
In the near future, we're gonna
tell them that on my channel, Mr TravelOn.
I know you.
Yeah,
Here, I said
you need to tell them. And when I go to Tenerife next, I'm going to go to the Tenerife Pearl and do it. And then I'm going to say, right, who wants this in Lanzarote?
In a shop.
I'll be there. I've been before many years ago.
Oh, that's nice.
Have a lovely day, all right? See you later. Bye. Hello. Oh my God, you scared the hell out of me then. How are you, mate? You all right? Nice to meet you.
Down to find you.
Well, you found me. I'm here. What's your name?
My name is Christopher.
Yo, Christopher. Who's this? Look at this. Look at this. Come on, you. Get over. You found me. Who we got? Get together here. Get in. Get. Who we got? Who are you two?
I'm Pauline, his aunt, and that's Christopher. We're from Dublin.
From Dublin.
Yeah.
We've just been talking about Dublin. It's expensive in Dublin, I've heard.
Tell me about
Yeah. But I was saying that somebody said, that was from Dublin, they said it's getting expensive here as well. Do you think it's getting expensive here?
Yeah, the food for royals and all.
Yeah, it's going up a bit.
Yeah.
Still not as expensive as Dublin, though. But are you having a good holiday?
I am there.
Yeah, fantastic. Hello, you all right? Look, everyone's bloody waving over there. Look. Well, you've only just caught me because these batteries are going in my phone. You're live to 1,000 people on TikTok.
Hello, everybody.
And you're going to be... Give me a massive thumbs up, look. There you go. Yes, get on there. I'll see if I can put you on the little front cover of the YouTube as well. Yeah, there you go. Well, look, let me give you your stickers, look.
Thank you very
They need to go on your case, and I say you can have my face on your case.
We'll do that.
And how long you got left your holiday?
Thursday.
Oh, you've got nice weather, the sun. You enjoy it. What are you doing today?
We're going up to watch the match now.
Oh.
We're going to watch
United.
United.
Oh, there you
Man
go.
United
Get
now
in.
as well, there,
Me,
yeah.
nah, I'm too busy to watch football. You know me.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
always
no,
on the
this
go,
is
and I.
it, and it's lovely.
Get in there.
Yeah.
Lovely to meet you. Say hello to
Lovely.
Dublin. See you soon. Bye, my darlings. Bye, bye, bye. Right, if these batteries go, guys, I've not died. The batteries have just gone in this phone. It's almost gone, but I'm almost back at the car anyway. Oh, right, there you go, YouTube. The live is over. The batteries have just gone on the TikTok phone. Don't forget, if you want to watch live on TikTok, all you need to do is come 9 o'clock every Sunday morning. You can interact, you can ask questions, this, that, and the other. And yeah, I've got to walk back to the car now. Make sure to like, follow and subscribe. Remember, the next video will be all about this place that I'm sat next to. This is where Way West was. So you'll be able to see that. I did a little walk around live this morning and did a video, and that'll be on YouTube. It's not been in this video, okay? So you can catch up on that. That should be coming after this one, maybe on Tuesday. See you later, and thanks for all your support.